Joel Senior okay?
Yeah, Joel's okay. He just got cramp in his hamstring, so he's available for tomorrow.
Cool.
Which is great.
How are the other injuries looking at the moment?
All good, to be honest. Still Donald and Stu out. The rest are okay, so fully fit for tomorrow.
What was the feeling like on the way home on Saturday? How proud of your players were you?
Yeah, it was great. But you know what? You look in our change room, we're a top team. We should be going to play some winning games. And we had the chat about that. We said, there's no one in this league really we can fear if we're on our day. And the second half we were right at it, and everything come off that we worked on, and we got the results in the end. A great goal by Charlie.
Is that the key, that no fear mentality? Is that, how vital is that for this squad?
Oh, every squad's got it. Every squad's got to have it. It's confidence, isn't it? You've got the confidence, play with confidence. You're a 10 times better player, 10 times better team. But as I say, the fear factor goes, obviously we'll go down, so nothing really to lose. So the lads sort of pull the sleeves up and had a right go at it. You've
got to match that with quality as well. You only had 27% of the possession at the weekend, but you still managed to win. That shows a lot of desire and a lot of discipline when you haven't got the ball and taking your chance when it comes.
Yeah, you talk, but you only play teams like MK Dons who keep the ball, possession-based team. They say possession, they had the ball in front of us, they never really hurt us that much at times, and we defended really well. But as you say, when we got the ball, we cut them open at times as well. We could have scored a few more goals as well.
It gives you a huge incentive going forward, doesn't it? Your players will know now after the last two games that you can match up to the very best in this league.
Definitely we're unbeaten this year, so obviously we've had a good chat about it, the players now. We're going to try and go on a good run now, and we've got games, winnable games coming up. Obviously we've got a tough one tomorrow against Crewe. We're flying, absolutely flying, but we'll go and give it a good shot. We're at home, so obviously we want to make this a fortress and put a good run together.
Have you had the start you expected, or was it taking you by surprise in any way, that how receptive the players have been to your ideas and methods?
No. Yeah, the players have been brilliant. They're on board with me from day one. Even I don't want to say it, even the Wrexham game. Obviously things never went to plan that game, and since then we've grown in stature. We've grown in a lot more leaders in the changing room, and obviously a lot of comings and goings. A lot of young lads have gone, and older experienced players have come in, which really helps. It's great having a young team, but obviously it's inconsistency with young lads because they're not on the ball all the time. But since we brought the older lads in, we seem a lot more focused.
You seem to have quite a few selection headaches going on at the moment, which brings me to Charlie Brown, who's scored 2 goals in 2 games off the bench. How inspired will he be by that, and how close is he to starting a game for Morecambe?
Well, I'm not going to mention the team we're going to play tomorrow, but he's got to be really close. As you say, he's come on and done fantastic for us. That goal he scored on Saturday was an absolute worldie. I don't think he's scored another one like that. Great run from his own half. Yeah, but it's not just Charlie. There's other lads with selection headaches. Give me selection headaches, which is brilliant. That's what I want. That's why we brought good players in. On the bench now is full of quality, so we're getting a really good squad together.
How impressed have you been with all the players you've brought into the group in this month?
I've been absolutely delighted with them. They've all come in and had a right good go, and on the front foot straight away, and fitted in the change room really well, so I'm really impressed with all of them, yeah.
You said to me last week that you've always had an eye for a good player, and you like to think you've shown the fans that you can recruit a good player even on a low budget. Have you always just had that instinct to know what a good player looks like?
Well, I think so. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I think so, yeah. Obviously playing football yourself, it really helps, so you can see after 5 minutes if he's a good player or not. And the lads that were brought in, they're only going to get better. They're only going to be brilliant for this club. So yeah, Brandon, when he gets going, he'll be a top player for this league.
Because people will look at it and think, you know, Morecambe don't have a huge budget, but the calibre of players you've been able to bring in, you know, you brought in one player who won a league title 3 years ago in Scotland. That's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, as I said, we've been really lucky. Fitzy's done really well getting Brandon in, to be fair. So fair play to Fitzy for that. But the Guion as well. Guion's a top player. Greg done well before he went thrown a few players our way, and it's gone really well. And they're only going to get better, as I keep saying. They will get better for this club.
Are you content with what you've got now, or do you need more before the window shuts, do you think?
Well, you're never content, so you always want to improve. But obviously, if we don't get another player, and I'm more than happy with the squad we've got now, but if we get one or two in, it would be good, yeah.
Is there any areas of the pitch you think you need to strengthen before the window shuts?
Not particularly, but you could always do an extra attacker, couldn't you? So we'll see what happens. Maybe centre forward, I don't know, but we've got a lot of players that could play in that position anyway. So I'm not really that bothered if we don't, but it would be nice if we did.
That sort of siege mentality now, that the group togetherness is going to be really important going forward, and you know, that desire to try and get in the playoffs if you possibly can do.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is, we can't go away to MK Dons on Saturday and get 3 points and then come home against Crewe and Colchester and throw away 3 points. We can't do that. We've got to go in the same attitude, the same purpose, the same mentality into these next 2 games and hopefully get some points out of them, because it'd be a shame to throw all that hard work we've done against MK Dons down the drain. So we've got to really make this a fortress, our home ground. Everyone's
well aware of the issues that the football club has had off the pitch with the ownership. Do you just want the fans to come here and enjoy the football that your team are playing, and you know, have that you know, attitude that things are good on the pitch and everything will work out off it eventually?
Well, I've always said that. I've said if you do get things right on the pitch, everything else will work out well as well. But as you say, the fans have been great since I've been here, and just got to keep it going, get behind us, and come and enjoy the way we're playing. We're improving all the time, and as I said, we're only going to get better with the players that were brought in.
How difficult is the Crewe game going to be compared to Mansfield and MK Dons?
Well, there's no easy games in this league anyway, but Crewe are on a great run, aren't they? I think, 4 or 5 on the bounce they've won. They beat Barrow away Saturday, we've been on a great run as well. So we know we're going to have to be at our best to get a result, and I'm sure we will be.
Is it another game where you can anticipate not having the lion's share of the possession, or is it different?
Possibly, yeah. We're being more counter-attack team, haven't we, than we are possession-based at the minute, but Crewe are always have been a good passing team. But if you get amongst them and press them really hard and high, you get chances against them.
One player I did want to mention is Ged Brannan. Obviously got his debut at the weekend. How much of a focal point is he in the attack now, and sitting into what you want to do?
Yeah, he's definitely a piece of the jigsaw that we needed. He holds the ball up well. He's got pace. He can turn. He's got everything, to be honest. Just need to get a goal tomorrow and he'll be up and running. So he'll be a big player for us yet. Because
his goal record recently, he hasn't been prolific, but you see much more in him than that. He's much more than just a goal scorer, isn't he?
Yeah, he needs a run of games. That's what he needs. He's obviously a Barrow who's in and out the team, but I think if you give him a run of games, he will score goals, because he's got a really good left foot and he's got great movements in the box. And I'm seeing in training the way he can finish, so I'm looking forward to it.
What's it going to take then to reach the top 7 in this league? I guess consistency is a word that you use quite a lot.
It definitely is consistency. Yeah. You have to go on a good run in this league, you've got to be consistent every week, and obviously we've got the players in now who can do that. So watch this space, we'll see what happens. And
just for you, Ged, you're obviously a good few weeks into the job now. Is it just a daily dose of enjoyment for you when you come into work?
Yeah, love it. I love it. Obviously, I've been in football all my life, but I absolutely love being a manager and enjoying every day. I get different tasks thrown at me, and at this club I've had quite a lot, and I think I've dealt with them quite well, and hopefully I can keep dealing with them. Sometimes I'll get good news instead of bad news. Yeah. But no, I really am enjoying it, and it's good now we've got Fitzy in to help us, and Johnny Mack's back as well, so I'm looking forward to it.
What has been the biggest challenge so far since you came in the door?
Got a list. No, there's been a lot, hasn't it? We've had a lot of injuries. Obviously, losing all the loan lads was tough as well. Bringing new players in and stuff. There's quite a lot. So I've enjoyed every bit of it. So I'm not going to complain.
So far, so good for you.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Get money for your old phone. MazumaMobile.com.